Howdy folks, welcome back. Today we got one drink, 3 temperatures. Now, the cocktail that we're gonna do this experiment with is very simple. It's only 2 ingredients, but it is very popular around here in my house. Now, I'm not sure if you actually call this a cocktail. It is 2 ingredients served room temperature, sort of like the Ferrari, if you've ever had that. That is just Fernet and Campari, equal parts, you know, have it before dinner or something. Now, a room temperature drink is usually called a Scaffa. Should we call this a Scaffa? I'm not sure if this qualifies. I guess it does. Whatever. We'll call it a Scaffa. Now, the drink we're making is called the Slutty Italian, which may be an offensive name, but, you know, I'm Italian, so whatever, that's what it's called. Now, the lore on this is that Auntie Susan came up with the concept for this beverage, and Auntie Pilar came up with the name, so, you know, direct your complaints to them. But what is it? The Slutty Italian is equal parts Cynar and Coffe liqueur. I'm going to make a slight variation, more on that later. Now, the Slutty Italian is delicious. It's a great little low ABV thing to have maybe before dinner or after. Kind of sweet, a little bitter and sweet. You know, it's Amaro and Coffe liqueur, amazing. Now, it also makes a fine Amaro latte, which has been front of mind lately because we spotted one in the wild. There's a bar in Seattle called Coffe. It has one on the menu. My brother-in-law happened to see it and alerted me. And I think it goes without saying that if you see one in the wild somewhere on a menu, absolutely let me know about it. Now, as long as we're making 2 different temperatures of this drink, I figured we might as well do a cold one, shake one up in the tin, sort of Shakerato style. Maybe we can get a nice foam on top. We're gonna find out. Now, what is this variation I mentioned earlier? I hear you asking. Well, I wanted to see if other Amaros tasted as good as Cynar in this drink, so I decided to do a little experiment. A quick test, if you will. The candidates are Brucato Woodlands from the Bay Area, St. Agrestis, which is from Brooklyn, and finally Sfumato, which comes from Italy. These are the 3 that I had on hand that I thought might be good. Now, St. Agrestis is very kind of minty, eucalyptus-y sort of bitterness to it, which actually did not play well with the Coffe liqueur, so we're not doing that. Sfumato is pretty good, actually, but it does have this sort of cigarette-like smokiness, this sort of smokiness like a cigarette, which is, you know, not bad on its own, I guess, but it kind of overwhelmed the coffee, so I decided against that. Woodlands was the clear winner for me. It has this sort of earthy fig flavor to it, which actually went really well with the Coffe liqueur, so we're gonna go with that. And I've got that right here. Let's give it a taste. It's very coffee forward, but that figginess comes through at the end, and also up front is a kind of a bitter medicinal flavor almost. I mean, this is really, really delicious. Is it better than Cynar in this drink? I don't know. Cynar is the classic combo. This is also pretty good. Maybe Cynar gets the edge, but this is maybe a bit more interesting. Anyway, Slutty Italian, delicious. Give it a try sometime. And that's 1 temperature down. That's room temperature. Let's give Amaro Latte a try. Now, as long as we're experimenting and having fun, I thought I would try something a little bit different with the Amaro Latte as well. As you might know, I would normally put a bar spoon of honey syrup in it to sort of sweeten up the back end in the finish. It's really good like that. But I thought maybe today we would try banana liqueur. I have some banana bunch liqueur left over from my banana liqueur comparison video. Banana bunch is made from a recipe in Tropical Standard. It's pretty good. And I thought maybe we'll try that instead of honey because coffee and banana actually go great together. You should try and find a drink that has coffee and banana. It's delicious. I won't go into that now, but like, give it a whirl. All right, Amaro Latte, here we go. did it, the Amaro Latte. Now, if you've been here for a minute, you know about Amaro Latte. If you're new here, I recommend going back and watching some of the old Amaro Latte videos. It's delicious, and I can show you exactly how to make it. This one's got a very nice foam. Sometimes I've noticed if you make more than one, the first one comes out super foamy. The subsequent ones, less foamy. I'm not sure why that is, but anyway, let's check it out. Sort of a whiff of banana on the nose. Dang, these are good. Amaro Latte. I mean, come on, bro. Delicious. Nice and warm, cozy drink. It's still winter here, February, but it's been unseasonably warm, but it still counts. It's still winter. The banana syrup doesn't have that quality of being sweet back of the palate, so the end of this, this one finishes bitter rather than finishing with that honey sweetness. But there is a kind of a nice little banana flavor throughout, so not bad, but I think I prefer the honey version. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I refer you to previous videos. Okay, now, bonus drink. I've never tried this before, but we're gonna do Slutty Italian, but Shakerato style. Let's give that a try. Okie dokie, we did it. This has a little bit of a foam, but not like super impressive. I did try dry shaking it just to see if that would improve the foam, but I don't know. I don't think it made a huge difference. Let's give it a swig. Not bad. Nice and cool compared to the Amaro Latte that's sort of in my mouth. It's very bitter on the finish, that extra coffee bitterness for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why you wouldn't just drink the room temp version. That might be my preferred way. But this isn't bad if you, if you prefer your drinks cold, like a weirdo. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this would benefit from a bar spoon of honey as well. That's food for thought. Maybe we'll do that on a later date. All right, that was a fun experiment. Slutty Italian, good at many temperatures. If you've got any ideas for me on a drink to make or whatever, let me know in the comments. And otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.